As we discussed in the last video of discovering St. Denis's ministry caused fear and anger to arise among the heathen priests and local leaders. Eventually, the conflict between St. Denis and these leaders led to his martyrdom. These corrupt leaders incited the populace against the missionaries and forced the Roman governor Fescinius Sicinius to use force in order to end the spread of Denis's teaching. Denis with his two companions were seized and beheaded after many tortures as they persevered for their faith. Later accounts give a detailed description of the confessors' sufferings. They were scourged, imprisoned, racked, thrown to wild beasts, burnt at the stake, and finally beheaded. Their beheading occurred on the highest hill in Paris, which is now called Montmartre. The martyrdom of Denis and his companions is popularly believed to have given the site its current name, derived from the Latin Mons Martyrum, which means the Mountain of Martyrs, although it is possible that the name was derived instead from Mons Mercurii et Mons Martis, which means Hill of Mercury and Mars. Either way, Montmartre remains a sacred place and the official site of St. Denis's martyrdom. One legend claims that after being decapitated, Denis picked up his own severed head and walked several miles from the summit of the hill, preaching a sermon the entire way before dying in northeast Paris. This legend is often portrayed in artwork, such as the crucifixion of the Parliament of Paris. Another legend claims that his corpse was thrown into the Seine River immediately following his execution, but was recovered and buried later that night by his followers. Whether either of these legends bears truth, the death of St. Denis has remained a prominent part of Catholic history. In our next video, we'll reflect on how the Catholic Church has celebrated St. Denis's ministry and how his legacy lives on in France today.